Hi and welcome to Enchanted Creations. I am TJ and today I wanted to try a hand at journaling, but journaling from my art because my head is such a jumble all the time of all the things I need to be doing and what I need to do. So what I thought I would do is try and journal. First time doing it, so please bear with me. Any advice you can give me would be really handy. And if you can please like and subscribe, that would help loads and loads too. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy my video. So hi, and this is my first page that I'm going to try to do an art journal on, because I've never actually done it like this before. I've been watching people do it online and on YouTube videos. So this is me just writing out what I want in my journal, because this is for an art journal, so it will be all the things that I want to do during the month. At the moment I'm not actually very well, so this video is coming out later. I've had real bad tonsillitis and an infection in my throat. Obviously that is what tonsillitis is. But at the moment, as you can see, I'm just writing out all the things that I actually want to put in this journal. And it will be like a list of stuff I need to be doing. And little bits actually to put in the journal, like photo pieces also that I can add in. So this is me just trying to figure out what I'm going to do, because I've just started doing this. When I used to write a journal when I was younger, we just used to buy stickers and stuff and stick them all in there, you know. But now I decided to literally do what everyone's doing online and put in little lists and stuff in it, because the way we used to do it was just like a diary. But you know, now the way that I wanted to do it was literally sorting out bits that where I can put pictures of the work that I've done as well, so I can keep it sort of as a catalogue, I suppose, as well, of what I've actually done, and go back and remember how I did it. So this is just the first page. I'm not actually going to put any lists or anything in there. I just wanted to see if I was actually going to be able to do this, you know, because the way my brain works at the moment, I am overwhelmed with everything. Yeah, I do have a mental condition where it stops me from being able to do things. So this tape was an actual nightmare. I really didn't know how to do this, because like I said, I've never done journaling like this before. I bought stuff and I was like, how do I use this? So I'd trying to unpick the tape itself was a nightmare. And then also, you'll see in a minute, trying to work out how you get the actual stickers off. And it's not actually sticky at all, this tape. I thought that you were going to put it down into onto some paper and then pull it up and the stickers would be there, like transfers or something. I was completely wrong. I had to look up online how to actually access and other stickers that I'd bought. So I was like, how do I do this? I tried my best. I eventually found out that you can use some heat or another bit of tape to pull it apart. The tape didn't work to pull it apart from each other, so it actually worked with my heat gun. So when I used my heat gun to warm up one of the edges, it peeled away, but you'll see that later, because I kind of gave up. Now I've kind of given up, thinking, oh, this is not working. So now, as you can see, I am literally just cutting some cards to do, because I literally was going to do some stickers down there of all pine cones and mushrooms and stuff, and I didn't know how to do it. So now I've got some card with not some festive stuff on, because when we did this I was still in November, coming on to December, because that's what I wanted to do on my first page for December. As I said, this video is going out late. I've been really ill. I'm still ill. So yeah, so at the moment I thought, well, I'm just going to stick some card that I like on the side of this journal and see how it goes. Measuring up and doing this. I think they were like, I can't remember where I got this card. I think I got it from, I'm trying to think. The Works. It might have been from the Works, because I got a load of pads. I got this a long time ago. When things are on offer, I tend to buy stuff, put it away, because I like to make cards for people as well sometimes. Not all the time. I make little boxes and that to put my trinkets and jewellery stuff in for people. But yeah, so this all came in really handy, and I actually did find some stuff that I bought like a few years ago as well, while I was some stickers and stuff. And I've got to give a big shout out as well to my cousin Cairo. If you're listening or you ever watch this, I'm not sure if you do, I just want to give you a big shout out, because she gave me loads of her craft stuff when she moved out, stuff that she wasn't going to use anymore. Her and her dad, my Uncle Lee, rang me and asked me if I wanted any of the stuff, and it's coming so handy. I never even knew if I wanted it, but I took it anyway, and I was like, all the stuff that I wasn't going to use, my daughters have both had, or we've given it to other people. So it's actually coming really, really handy. Thank you so much. You're so generous. I mean, all the stuff that you get is expensive. So anyway, yeah, I found these cards on Shein, believe it or not. I've bought some stuff from Temu, and I've bought some stuff from Shein. So these are absolutely beautiful, and they were on offer. And I didn't know, because I was like, well, is this stuff going to be... So I bought this, I think it was last year, I bought these beautiful, beautiful pieces of artwork. I hope they're not stolen from anyone else. I really do, because I've only just seen lately online that people are telling me that Shein and Temu do steal, not them particularly, but other artists steal other artwork from other people. I really didn't know that, so I hope that this isn't one of them, because I'll feel really guilty if it is, because there was no real name for it. It just said, you know, card creations and stickers. They're absolutely beautiful pictures. They are beautiful pictures. They're very much what I'm into, the natural world of that elemental magical side to it. I am definitely a creature of the night, I must admit. I think most women are, because we go by a lunar cycle. But I do find my energy peaks at night, and especially if I have a nap during the day, and then all of a sudden I go down. And I used to do a lot of night work as well. So yeah, these are absolutely amazing pictures. It's unbelievable how beautiful these are. These ones weren't the stickers. I did try and peel them apart. This is just the card inlay to show you what was in the pack. But yeah, them big ones there, you can see behind with the fox on. That's not a sticker either. I thought it was. The stickers are actually right in the back, and smaller ones. But these are just cards at the moment that you can put in. So I'm just using Pritt Stick, because that's the only option that I have. My daughter brought in some tape for me in a little while. You probably won't see her on here, but she was like, Mum, I've got some of this. Why don't you use this to stick everything down with? And I was like, I've got Pritt Stick. She was like, Mum, that's old school. You need to start using this tape. I was like, okay. So I kind of go between both of them. You can hear me talking to myself. I think I might leave this stuff in, because I put it on, like, you know, I've sped it up a bit. I'm actually using iMovie, and the speed doesn't go as fast as what I'd like it to, but that is enough, I suppose. But yeah, that's me now trying to pick tape. Like I said, I have hardly done any of this stuff before. This is the first time ever kind of doing this, and I thought, yep, I'll do it on camera. Why not? I got these cutting tips from YouTube videos that I've actually looked at online. Sorry, I am just a little bit annoyed because I just finished off the recording and I accidentally deleted a lot of it because someone knocked at the door and my dogs went crazy and I went to press stop recording and deleted it. Nightmare. Anyway, yeah, so this is me just doing the taping and just trimming it down really. This is where I decided I would have a kind of like, just to see how quickly the ink would go through this paper, because someone gave me this book years ago when I was writing and illustrating, and they bought me this lovely book because I wrote a book at the time in 2008 called Eve's Spirit of Souls, and I did a lot of drawings in this book and some other books that the pages are missing for the illustrations of that book. So I decided, because of the ink coming through so quickly, I was going to stamp beautiful stamps. I think some of these stamps come from Temu, some of them come from Cairo, but I decided to use stamps instead to use as illustrations, and I decided to do on different pieces of paper so it actually wouldn't go through the pages really. These are amazing. This is the sort of artwork I like. You know, this channels my energy. Moons and stars, magic, nature. The magical side of nature. The trouble is, now I've got to re-record this. I can't remember what I'd said already. But these are just amazing stamps. How beautiful. So I just blot these. I just literally, because when I do card making I do exactly the same thing. I just blot them with a little bit of ink, stamp them over. I might cut things out sometimes, I might not, I might use it on the whole card. But this is what I'm going to do, stick them down, and I'll do them with pencil. Because I can't remember, I mean I'll have to look up online. There is some, I know there is a paint you can use, isn't there, to go underneath on the pages to stop it coming through. I always make sure I give my stuff a good clean straight after. I really don't like putting stuff away. I have a little bit of OCD with things like that. I do not like putting stuff away that's not, you know, clean. And I always stick things back straight where they come from. You know what everything is then, you know? A cluttered mind. Doing things like, if you don't put things away and you leave things dirty, you have a cluttered mind. It just, you know, I have to have things in their place. I find it really hard around the house, living with people. I know they're my family, I love them so much, but nothing's ever where I leave it. Nothing's ever put away. No cupboards are clean properly. I like to put things away in order, and stuff gets left out sometimes, or not put in the proper place, or when they get out salt and pepper and things like that, and they throw it straight back in the cupboard, and the cupboard's got then a layer of salt and pepper in, things like that. I know it sounds really crazy. Anyway, this cardstock I think comes from the works as well, in one of them big pads, because I used this a couple of years ago. I definitely got this a couple of years ago for making Christmas cards. I did not make Christmas cards last year. There was too much stuff going on in my life last year, So I literally, this is from 2 years ago, the paper that is, not me doing this. But it's beautiful paper. It's just a, you know, I love nature, the tree scene, lovely, beautiful, covered in snow, the alpine. Because I know this is, you know, coming up to, because this is in November, so we're coming up to December, but I'm in December now, literally. Obviously I said that this was late, but yeah, so I'm using the sticky tape that my daughter had said about. This is not her tape though that she wanted me to use, but she brought some in. She wanted me to use the one on a little spoil that you just press on and it just does it itself, but I am just old school, I suppose. I have to get used to things. I'm not used to doing this. I'm an artist that paints and makes clay stuff, like fantasy creatures in cloches. And sewing, I like to sew little bags and little scented pouches, little magical herb bags. I like to crochet little fantasy animals that you can put on key rings, use as little charms. I like to make shoulder jewellery with charmed magic on. I also do candles sometimes, though I'm not very good at candles, I don't know why. But yeah, so this is the sort of stuff that I like to make, that as in making stuff as well in clay. So I'll be making some stars soon for people to put on their Christmas trees with their names on. Although it's not really a Christmas tree, it's a pagan Yule tree, isn't it? Because that is what my festivities are, they're Yule. So on the 21st I'll be burning that log, bringing back the sun. The Sun King will return. So my daughter, I love mushrooms. My daughter is obsessed with mushrooms, the whole life cycle of mushrooms and how they talk to all the trees and the other plants. And it's very, very true. It's scientifically proven that they all talk to each other. All that root system down there. The fungi have a good part to play in all of that, like they should in our world. So when we go out, because I have another channel called Beyond Worlds, we do actually take lots of pictures of mushrooms, and my daughter is obsessed. Her room is filled with different types of like mushrooms in pictures and stuff, and she likes to read about them. She loves the way they are good. They were our first balanced meal, looking after our medical health. And she loves that. There is a place that we used to go to, the Wildwoods. I don't know if I'll put a link up, probably won't. But there's a place that we used to go to. It's absolutely amazing, and it is filled with like dragons and stuff to climb, tree houses, fairy adventures that the kids used to really enjoy when they were real young children. Now they're all older, but we used to take them. There used to be a boat ride into the place. They used to love it, and we could go up on all the swings and the rope rides and down the slides and in all the houses as well. It's built for adults too, so I can't really go back there now to have fun because it will look weird, because it really is for children, but you know, there's lots of adult stuff to do there as well. It is amazing. I love all the little, I've got a picture actually of the little fey little pixie houses that are hanging in the woods, actually on the page of my other channel, Beyond Worlds. Oh, this is what I did to give myself some affirmation about not giving up, being a real good, you know, person and bringing all my intentions and shine bright, bring all my stuff to life. So I put some lovely affirmations on the pages as well. I love listening to me talking in fast motion. Oh, that's so funny. So these beautiful pieces of artwork, absolutely gorgeous pieces of artwork. I'm really hoping they're not stolen on Temu from another artist. If anyone knows if they are, please let me know. They really deserve some sort of commission for the work that they have done if they're stolen, because I didn't really know about it, that's what Temu were doing when I bought these, and I bought these a couple of years ago. And there is a place called actually Just Creations in Sudbury in Suffolk, which have art pieces, not these art pieces, but something very similar that they sell in panels for sewing. They're material panels, and they make them themselves as well, for cushions and stuff. The lady was telling me they have 25 artists and they all rent a shelf each, and they all produce their own. When I went in there, it's absolutely brilliant. I have got it on my other, I will put it in, sorry, I have to do that video of Sudbury, which I will put on Beyond Wells, because we were actually covering witch trials and other sort of spooky stuff at the time. But yeah, so we obviously go in these places, and exactly kind of like these beautiful pictures like this, people paint as well. So they're all in there, and I said I would go back and buy some pieces because they're absolutely gorgeous. And also in Sudbury there is a place as well called Mandy's Jewellery and Gifts. There is a few places to visit the works. There's other places as well that are quite creative that you can buy stuff for. So in Mandy's place, she has jewellery and gifts and loads and loads of beads. Beautiful place. So this, what I'm doing now, is what I was telling you about. I had to use a heat gun, right? So immediately, as soon as the little tiny corner piece starts to pop, you pull it off, because on this next one, I made a real big mistake. I left it for too long and it warped the sticker. It wrinkled it. You have to literally not get so close and wait for that corner just to start to peel, because look what happens. Oh, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. But I did go over it with another sticker later. So I'm trimming the edge off now, so that I was trying to get rid of some of the creases, tell you the truth, where the air had gone in. My fault, you know. Ruined a lovely beautiful sticker, and that they come from Temu, I believe, as well. So I'm hoping they're not stolen from anyone else either. So as you see, I decided to go around the edges with some of this lovely stick tape, but it's got stars and moons on. It's absolutely beautiful. I can't remember where I'd actually got it from because I've had this for a few years, but if anyone knows where there's anything similar like this, please let me know, because I want to buy some. My daughter said they do have something similar in the works and in the range, but I couldn't find any. I did find other tape. I might get some other tapes and bigger tape for doing this journaling and other crafts, but I'm not very good with paper craft, I don't think. I am much more a painter. This is the sort of stuff I paint, you know. At the moment I've got to sort out the mural that's upstairs. Here, upstairs in the hallway, there needs to be a mural done. The top half is being done in a midnight blue and it's waiting for stars to go on it. I'm meant to be doing all this and I still haven't. Well, I found some pictures to put on to, you know, and I've done some drawings as well. But I've got to come up with my own pieces to paint onto it, and I'm going to do a woodland theme. Maybe with a couple of animals and some running water. But my main thing I want to put on it is a stag. The white stag, because as you know, they're returned to Scotland. The white deer, the white stags, and the eagles have returned to Scotland as well, which can only mean one thing: the prophecy of the magic returning. So yeah, something new is happening and unfolding. I did predict as well a while ago to someone that 2025 would be the end of everything that we knew. The end of 2025 will be the end of everything that we knew, and something new would unfold. So let's see if that prophecy happens, hey? The empath in me, hey? That's why I get overwhelmed with everything. So yeah, there's me back to my Pritt stick. The lovable Pritt stick. What's wrong with Pritt stick? Come on. It's good for this sort of work. Just got to make sure you get right in them edges. Right in them corners. Help me with the heat gun again. I think this is where I go back over that sticker with... Oh no, it isn't. It's where I put down some more mushrooms. I love my mushrooms. Yeah. Mushrooms are good for your health. My cousin, one of my cousins, Martine, I don't know if she's watching this. Just shout out to you for the Mushroom Kingdom. Her and her other half and some other people have ventured into a shop in my town. It's all about mushrooms, mushroom coffee, mushroom health, all your vitamins and medical uses. It's beautiful. They sell the powders and everything. So shout out to them. My family come from a long line of all this beautiful magic, pagan history. Where I live is one of the places where we have a lot of magical happenings, a lot of supernatural stuff happening, going back to medieval times and probably far beyond that. Gonna big up the Pritt stick. Pritt stick, let's hope I don't get told off for keep saying Pritt stick. But it's my main go-to at the moment. Love myself. There you go. We do need to love ourselves a little bit more. Oh yeah, little crane. Lovely. Was that a stork? Not kind of sure. We have a stork here where I live. It's always flying around. He's always sitting on the walls. I've seen him like 3 or 4 times now, sitting on the walls where people have got ponds in the garden. Cheeky little monkey. I have visiting crows as well, always telling me off when I haven't been out in the garden to put stuff out for them, mealworms and things. When I go out in the morning with the dogs and I come back, they're always having a go. Like, where are you? Where have you been? Where's my food? Isn't that looking good? It's looking good, right? All I've got to do now is some of the colouring in that I'm a bit scared to do. tell you the truth. I mean, going around the edges on these other bits of cards, okay, but I was like a little bit worried that some of the ink would come through, so I think I've kind of just stuck to pencil on some of the other stuff, because I didn't want to ruin them lovely stamps either. So what I'm doing now is, there's a symbol that you use. It represents the sun, and if it's meant to, if you shine it down, you can see I've done a little bit of drawing on the side there, but you shine it down literally on what you want. So what I wanted was this to become a nice little video for other people to look at and think, yeah, I might have a go at that. I might do what she says. So yeah, I did use my pens in the end. I thought, well, there's on another bit of card. I'll check afterwards to see if it come through that. But these are different. They are like I think they're alcohol ink ones. I've got a couple of different ones. They're alcohol ink ones. I think they are. Or maybe not. I can't remember. I have to have a look in a minute. I think I picked these. I think someone gave them to me actually. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, they're in a big bag. These are all my metallic-y pencils. They're meant to make it a little bit iridescent. You know, you can't really see that on camera, but I thought it'd be really cool on some of the little bits that I did, like the fairies and stuff. The thing is, I don't know what is wrong with me. I think I've got a bit of ADHD as well, you know. If things are not right in front of me, then I forget about them as well. And also, I just like want to get things done as quickly as possible. I can imagine it in my brain sometimes, and I want it done right there and then. I forget that it takes time and effort to do stuff. You know, one of them people that thinks that they can just do like a day's worth of exercise and get back into a size 8, you know. When realistically it takes like weeks, months and sometimes years. Mushrooms. Beautiful mushrooms. I'm checking now. On the other page that you can see, you'll see if I do the December one in front of the camera. I'm not sure yet because this has taken long enough, and like I said, I'm ill. This is in November and I was doing this, and we're now in December and I still haven't done that page for December. You know, and I'm meant to be getting on with the work that I was doing for December, gifts for people. Oh, the witch's house. I don't know if I'd want to live in a house like that. It looks beautiful though. So yeah. Magic. The magic is happening on the page. How beautiful. You probably don't want to listen to me talk and just want to watch me colour. I'll be quiet. So this is me finishing up with this project. It did come up really good. Really good. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.